Welcome to Aligned with Kell Quarrell, the podcast where we talk all things small business. It's a mix of mindset, empowerment, real conversations, and of course, alignment. I'm your host, Kell Quarrell, a businesswoman with close to 20 years of business experience. Get ready for a mix of solo deep dives and inspiring interviews with awesome guests who will share how they have aligned their businesses with the lives they love. Let's dive in to align your business with the life you've always wanted. Welcome to another episode of Aligned with Kell Quarrell. I am your host, Kell, and before we dive into today's solo episode, I just wanted to let you know I am day 4 of the Ned's Uncomfortable Challenge. So for those of you that may not be aware, Ned Brockman is an incredible human that wanted to run 1,000 miles in 10 days. He actually did it in just over 12 days, and his goal is to raise $10 million for Mobilise, which is for the homeless in Australia. And he also then created a 10-day uncomfortable challenge that individuals from anywhere could register and put themselves forward to do something uncomfortable every day for 10 days. And many people are doing incredible things. Some people are going without social media. Some people are going without anything that is warm, so no heating, no hot water, all of the things. I chose to run 4 kilometers a day for 10 days on top of my normal 6 days a week training in the gym. And today is day 4. I am yet to do my 4 kilometers today. However, it is very uncomfortable. Yesterday, we ran at, when I say we, my husband is doing this with me, we ran at 5 o'clock in the afternoon because we did our normal 5:50 gym session in the morning and then had a busy day within our own businesses. And can I tell you, I was absolutely spent yesterday. I had over 4 hours back to back on Zoom calls doing human design readings, which I absolutely love. However, it just really took a toll on me. I didn't even get to do a face-to-camera Instagram story. I wanted to record this podcast yesterday, but I literally could not string 2 words together. And the thought of running 4 kilometers in the afternoon, I was just like, oh my goodness. Anyway, committed I am. We went and did our 4 kilometers, and we're running the 4 kilometers in a kind of like a time trial way. We give ourselves 6 minutes to run each kilometer, and however fast you run that kilometer, you get to rest for the remainder of the 6 minutes. And the goal is that this type of running is meant to improve your 5 kilometer time. So, as I said, I was absolutely spent yesterday. I was incredibly tired, but I am committed to doing what I said I was going to do, which is 4 kilometers a day for 10 days. And interestingly, I actually ran my fastest split times yet yesterday. Even kilometer 2, I ran at 4 minutes 40 pace, which has been a very long time since I ran that speed. But the reason for me sharing that with you today is if I'm sounding a little tired, if the voice is not quite as upbeat as it normally is, and if I do kind of get my words tangled or mixed up, please excuse me. I am feeling the effects of this challenge, which is really interesting in that it's been only 3 additional runs, and it's really actually taking a toll on my energy levels and my body, which means I cannot even imagine the pain and the absolute depletion that Ned Brockman felt running over 160 kilometers a day, every day. I just can't even put that into words. Anyway, let's get into today's episode. And being that it is a week out from November 2024, which is absolutely wild, now is the perfect time to really start to reassess where you are at in business. And I've been called to do this episode today because I've been having a lot of conversations with women that are in business, be it they're clients of mine, members of my Elevate and Align Mastermind, or just people that I have the pleasure of connecting with, all around their goals and their vision in business. And as we kind of near towards the end of another year, I find it's a really great time to get super clear on what it is that you want to go into the new year with. What are the goals? What are the visions? And is your business actually set up to support you in those goals and vision? And I'm not here to rain on anyone's parade. I am not here to say, do not have the big, audacious, incredibly exciting goals. I am encouraging you to be realistic in your starting point, your current priorities in the season of life you are in, and whether or not all of those combined are actually going to support you towards your big, audacious goals. Let me unpack this a little bit more. If it is that you have a goal to have $1 million a year business, and the reason I use that number is because many women that I get to work with do have the goal of having $1 million a year business. And when it is that we start to really unpack why that is their goal, more often than not, they can't tell me. There is no actual anchor or North Star or driving point towards having $1 million a year business. And I believe that this comes down to this perception on social media that this is the thing that we all should be aiming for. But what many don't understand is exactly what it is going to take, one, to get themselves to $1 million a year business, and two, what it's going to take to maintain that. And for me, I'm all about women creating businesses that are aligned with their values, vision, purpose, and priorities. And you need to really understand whatever niche, whatever business you are in, can you get to $1 million a year business if it is, in fact, that is your goal? Can you get to that elusive $1 million a year business the way that your business is currently set up? Now, often the biggest thing that I uncover with women is they don't understand that to get to $1 million a year business is going to take financial injection into their business. It's going to take financial resources, and more likely than not, depending on the industry or niche that they are in, it is going to take team. And when we unpack that, many of the women that I speak with actually do not want to manage people. They do not want to have a team, nor do they have the capacity right now to manage a team with the other priorities that they have in their life. And so what we do is we actually reassess what is the true vision and goal that they have in their business. What is it when we're talking about revenue and we're talking about their own income? What is it that is going to give them the life that they want? Many women want to make a strong financial contribution to the family home. Many want to be able to spend time doing the things they love with the people that they love when they choose. Now, that's not necessarily $1 million a year business. The other thing is it that you just want to chase that lofty goal of $1 million? And if you do, what are we talking about in regards to your income? Because revenue is one thing, profit is a completely different story. And so, sometimes I'm going to admit women are a little bit embarrassed that they write down that, $1 million goal because they themselves actually don't know where they've plucked that from. And other times they're actually really relieved. They're actually It's like the weight of the world is lifted off their shoulders when they understand that they can have a multiple six-figure business that will give them everything that they are working towards in their life, be it more time, more impact for their family, more choices, more options, without being tied to managing team, having the financial pressures, etc. And so the reason I wanted to share this with you today is because we are a week out from November 1 today. It is the perfect opportunity for you to reflect on where you're at in your business. Is your business model, is your business ecosystem actually set up to support you and to move you towards whatever your business vision and goal is? And ultimately, we're not just talking about revenue and income here. We're talking about the time that you want to spend in your business. We're talking about the type of people you want to work with in your business. We're not just talking about the money. However, the money, let's be honest, is the big driving factor for many of us in business. If it wasn't, we could simply just go out and get a job and, not have all of the additional pressures that it takes to run a business. I totally understand there is purpose, there is impact, there is wanting to be of service. However, that comes back to making sure that you're not working all of these hours and utilizing your energy in a way where you are not getting financially reciprocated. We have a bit of a saying in my other business, She Can, that I run with my best friend, and that is, you never want to get paid with applause. Followers on social media, likes on your posts, that is not enough when it comes to running a business. You actually need to make money. And so you need to understand, is your business ecosystem and the way that you have things set up, be it your offers, your services, your products, are they in alignment with what it is that you truly want to achieve? And this is the perfect time to reflect on that and make moves so that, one, you're not just cruising and wasting time for the last 2 months of 2024, but you're also ready to hit the ground running in 2025. And I don't mean in a hustle way. I mean with a clear strategy, knowing that every action you take in your business is moving you closer towards what your vision and goals are for your business. So if this is sounding like something that you would love some support with, that you would like to kind of uncover and discover a little bit more with the support of me, I have opened up only 2 exclusive 90-minute strategy sessions for the month of October. So that means you've got 7 days to reach out to me on Instagram and say, hey, Kel, I want to chat about the 90-minute strategy sessions you're offering. They are available to purchase for the next week, and they are valid for 1 month. My goal for you is that you come into that 90-minute strategy session with knowing what your challenges are, knowing what your gaps are. And if you don't, I will support you in identifying them. And then we will create a strategy that will set you up for the remainder of 2024 and with a clear vision for 2025. Now, if you would like to do a longer term coaching with me, in that there's going to be more gaps to fill, there's going to be a little bit more resistance in the fact that you want to take your business to a new level, then I also have 2 spots remaining until the end of 2024 for 6 weeks of intensive one-on-one coaching. So reach out to me on Instagram. My handle is at Kell Quarrell. I will put the link in the show notes as well if it is that you would like to talk to me about either one of those options. The exclusive 90-minute strategy sessions, which I no longer actually normally offer as a once-off, or my 6-week intensive one-on-one coaching. And these are available only for October. Get them in October, and they are valid for the month on the 90-minute strategy session until the end of the year for the 6 weeks. But take the time to really assess where your business is at. Are you moving in the right direction? And is the direction you're moving in your true north? Is it your true vision and goal for your business? And if it's not, take some time to reflect on where the changes need to be made and ensure that your business model and ecosystem is set up to have you achieve those goals in 2025. So I hope you have got value out of this episode. Until next week, have a beautiful day, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Aligned with Kell Quarrell. I hope our conversations have inspired you to be bold in the pursuit of your dreams. If you enjoyed today's episode, I'd be so grateful if you shared it with the business women in your life and took the time to leave a review. Your feedback is like an ice-cold glass of Prosecco, always welcomed and always appreciated. You might even consider giving the show a follow. Until next time, continue to take bold action towards aligning your business with your deepest desires.